Satan, we have to drag your kingdom down. Oh, glory, Satan, we have to drag your kingdom down. You've been building up that old kingdom, oh God, all on US. And we're telling you, Satan, we're not going to let you tear this country down. Oh, glory, Satan, we have to tear your kingdom down. Hey, YouTube, what's going on? Uncle Tim, nephew. No, thank you, Uncle Tim, nephew. Hey, how you doing there, little Sparkle Covington? Erica J, moderator. How you doing? Good to see you, Erica J. Ambrosia, Bridget P. Well, it's unfortunate that we have to. It's unfortunate that so much attention is going to be paid to this goddamn Donald Trump. This is the hope and dream of his life. He wants everybody in the world talking about him, and they certainly are. Donald Trump, this is going to be a rough road for you. But I was so impressed with the lady who is actually a bishop. Her name is Maryanne. Is it pronounced Budde? I think it's Maryanne Budde. She also has the middle name. Anyway, I was so impressed with what she said. She only had a couple of minutes, and she said what she said to Donald Trump. And it was right. It was the right thing to do, the right thing to say, to sit there and watch Satan in his chair listening where he could not speak. That's the key thing with Donald Trump. We don't need you to say anything, right? The woman spoke the heart of the good people of America. People, we have to remember that all of this assault against Latin people and Mexican people and the border and all, he manufactured all that bullshit. Donald Trump, when he came down to announce he was a president, he decided he was going to make Mexican people the enemy, immigrants the enemy. Now he's added to trans people the enemy, right? He created all this. We weren't having a problem with Mexican people. They were just hardworking people, correct? Until he brought his ass along, right? And now he's going to make all immigrants the enemy. He's an evil bastard, right? And the woman, all she said to him was, I hope that you would consider, have some compassion for the people who you're attacking. So let's get a small taste of this. This is only about 2 minutes, just for reference, and see what she said that was so horrible.
Mr. President, millions have put their trust in you. And as you told the nation yesterday, you have felt the providential hand of a loving God. In the name of our God, I ask you to have mercy upon the people in our country who are scared now. There are gay, lesbian, and transgender children in Democratic, Republican, and independent families, some who fear for their lives. And the people who pick our crops and clean our office buildings, who labor in poultry farms and meat packing plants, who wash the dishes after we eat in restaurants and work the night shifts in hospitals, they may not be citizens or have the proper documentation, but the vast majority of immigrants are not criminals.
Thank you. Thank you, Bishop. All she was expressing to you is, Donald Trump, is there any compassion in you? He's sitting there stone-faced, his whole family sitting there stone-faced with their rich asses, right? Controlling the lives of the little people. In other words, stepping and crushing the little people. That's what they do. They walk on little, they have no compassion because they don't have a heart. Donald Trump is Satan. He is the great Satan, as far as I'm concerned, in this country. His evil ass, when he got out of the church, oh, it wasn't a good sermon. Oh, they can do better than that. Oh, maybe we should deport her. Oh, everybody, the goddamn enemy who makes any kind of sense, Donald Trump. Why did you choose to be in politics? I would think that a person who has been so obsessed with making profit your entire life, I would say, why is he so interested in politics? They say he done made a couple of $1 billion since 2 days ago with all his crypto ripoffs. Correct? It's never been about people, Donald Trump, right? You saw these goddamn poor ass white people, and you played them. You played them and created this enemy in damn near everybody except for the white ones. Correct? You marry the white ones. Am I right or am I wrong? You put the white ones in the White House, and even though they don't even work for the government, the white immigrants, correct? The multi-billionaires. You give a shit about the rest of this goddamn country, Donald Trump. And I don't know how they're going to do it, but they have to fight you on every goddamn thing you try to pull in this government. You have literally come in here and bought the goddamn government and flexed your muscles by controlling everybody, every rich person in this country. You had them all sitting on the front row. You are a disgrace to humanity, Donald Trump. You're a mean one, Donald Trump. So I'm so glad that at least the lady got to express to you what we all feel. All good people feel. Right? When did those people become my enemies? It wasn't until you brought your stinking ass down that golden escalator, honey, announcing that they were the devil. They were all rapists. They were all strange to me. I'm over 60 years old. It never even occurred to me that the Mexican people were somehow murderers, or that the Mexican people was all drug dealers. It never even occurred to me that they're taking all of our jobs. You created enemies, Donald Trump, and you're still on that same goddamn, and no, that did not get through to you. You put up your rich boy block and fuck them. I don't give a fuck about them people. America first. America first. Well, they're in America, right? And half of this motherfucker was Mexico. Don't forget that, Donald Trump. You don't even want them to get a toehold in a country in land that was theirs. How y'all doing? The disgrace to the world, honey. And when did we get all this interest all of a sudden in taking over other countries? Where'd that come from? Was that Trump or Putin? It sounds like more like the playbook of Putin, right? When he ran the first time, were we at war with Canada? Correct? And then the next thing, he's going to put all these goddamn tariffs. And we're going to see the prices go up, 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 when he's supposed to be there going down, down, down. But even when he was campaigning, he said very little bit of any kind of substance of anything he was going to do to lower anything. Oh, I'm the great white hope. I'm going to change everything. Look how I saved TikTok. Look how all that was orchestrated, in my opinion. I don't believe in coincidence, not huge ones like that, girl. And you have brought your stinking ass on here, and on the same day you inaugurated, all of a sudden you didn't save TikTok now. Correct? You got Facebook sitting on the front row. You have Twitter, X, whatever, sitting on the front row. Correct? You have Amazon sitting on the front row. You have all of these multi-billionaires. What the fuck do they have to do with the government? Since when was the government about rich people making more money? Correct, Donald Trump? But you played him. So maybe you crazy like a fox, honey. I don't know what this deal with this crypto bullshit was, child, but apparently a lot of people lost a whole lot of money. They don't care. As he said, he can shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and they still make him president. They don't get that. Oh, they just love Trump. Stay strong, strong. That's horrible, scowling face. That's the way he sat through the sermon, child, because he knew he was wrong. Some part of that fool's got to understand that really it is wrong to treat people this way. Correct? In a country built on immigrants. It wasn't just built on European immigrants. Correct? And a lot of these people you're throw out, they probably did more for this country than you ever did. All you ever did was take. Where can I get some more money? And now weren't you supposed to, what do you call that, diverse or some kind of shit, where he's supposed to leave his businesses when he's in the White House? Has there been any indication that Donald Trump has given up shit? Nothing. He's out here. What was the latest thing he's selling, Cal? Now he got a wine, shot glass, a Donald Trump shot glass. He's selling every goddamn thing. He got 4 and 5 brands of shoes. He got jackets. He got sweaters. He got Donald Trump, and he put his hand on the Donald Trump Bible. People, something else. You're gonna sit there and let this goddamn country be taken over. Is what's gonna happen. No, apparently we're not above it. If he got every billionaire in the goddamn country kissing his ass, maybe we're not so far above it. Insurrection, no consequences. Oh, they did so much time in prison. 4 years. We saw that man head crushed like a goddamn pina colada or something. We saw these people rush the White House, the Capitol buildings. We saw them sitting on the desk showing that they had taken over and they were not going to allow Joe Biden to be sworn in as president. We saw all that, and there's simply no consequence. There's no consequences for rape. There's no consequences for all of these goddamn charges he had. All of these civil cases don't matter. Who else can be elected president with all these civil matters, honey? All of these sexual improprieties. Correct? Nothing means shit. Has he even paid that woman her money? How'd he get out of that? This man, 34 felonies. I couldn't do 2 felonies and not go to prison. Right? Now you got the excuse, oh, you can't lock up a president. You can't lock up a president. Right? The whole country has to bow down and kiss Donald Trump's stinking, fat, funky ass. I asked that he says is 190 pounds. We're sitting up here looking at a 300-pound man. Don't believe that. It's a lie. Then he got all this trickeration about this goddamn inauguration. So I guess if Bezos and all them fools want to sit up there and pay millions and millions and millions of dollars for him to have an inside event, go ahead, give it to him. You already gave him multi-billions of dollars to get in office, right? I don't think the government is supposed to be about making money. He was supposed to, I believe the word is diverse. Anybody know? What's that word when they're supposed to give up all of their business interests? It's not diversified. It's something else. Somebody told me yesterday, divest. He was supposed to, thank you, Nomadic. Yeah, I ain't so great with the words. Divest. He was supposed to divest before. He never divested then, right? Everything was for a fucking profit. Then God knows what happened to the money he raised in this election thing, how he's paying all these Snoop Doggy dogs and all these people, honey, they come and kiss his ass for a day, right? He ain't divesting nothing. And even when he pretends to divest, what does that mean? You do this, Melania, and you do this. It still stays in the family, the dynasty. It's crazy. It's crazy. Poor people, we have the power in the numbers, right? We're supposed to be our country. You're not supposed to let some goddamn millionaire or billionaire, he said he's a million, he's probably a thousandaire. You can't let these people just come and just take the government. Can you? Anyway, good job there, Bishop. You tell him, honey, treat people horribly. And then now you know made the enemy is these trans people. See, we weren't aware, as a person who lives in California, in San Francisco, I was not even aware of his attack on transgender people, right? But I saw that in his inauguration, he has to go and tell tell people that we only have males and females here. So I guess those other people, what you're saying to them, those other American citizens who've been paying taxes all their goddamn life, you don't count and you do not exist. We will not acknowledge you. So what? So what did that fix, Donald Trump? You think you're gonna stop? I'm gonna take off my dress now because you say I don't exist. Always picking on the little smallest people you can crush and step all over. Pig. Man's a pig, and he is the Satan. They can make a great movie with Donald Trump starring as Satan himself. He doesn't have a soul. The lady was appealing to his heart, his soul, which he doesn't have either one. There's no compassion. Compassion for billionaires. It's a national historic disgrace. Absolutely, Lisa. A disgrace. You really like that Jay Wilson content. Why you keep posting in here? We need Jay Wilson content. I want you to come over here and slap Jay Wilson, honey. Yeah, he's a Satan too, but he's out on the. We have to talk about this stuff, people. We can't just be out here being peons and letting Donald Trump just come and piss and shit all over us like we don't count. You think it ain't only the transgenders he thinks don't count, us either. Right? He said he gonna give us the Mexicans were taking the black jobs. So I guess he gonna give those jobs back to us now. So you want to be out there picking carrots? Because that's how he sees black people. Inferiors. Yet apparently white people ain't so smart either, since you want to let Elon Musk bring all these foreign people because they're smarter with technology. You're saying the American people are so stupid they can't learn nothing. No matter what school they go to, they're inferior. Isn't that what you're saying, Donald Trump? Or is Elon telling you what to think and say? Motherfuckers giving the goddamn salute to Heil Hitler. Isn't Donald Trump from Germany? He makes such a big deal out of immigrants. Immigrants, where the fuck you come from? Onslaught or chaos. Yeah, that's what his presidency is going to be. So if he thinks it's going to be some kind of easy ride, no, you just get ready for the fight of your life. Boo. Unfortunately, he has now the Senate, barely, and the Congress. But I believe that's only lasts for 2 years, right? So they have to rush and do everything they plan to do in the first 2 years, because it's going to switch. When they see what a demon this is, it's going to switch by the second 2 years, right? Raids on people's houses. When did we start fighting with the people, our own people? Our own people, and now he wants to fight with every goddamn neighbor. Child, I don't know why that fool got away with. See, he painted this whole picture of Mexican people and put us at war with Mexico and all this kind of stuff, right? And he tried to claim, they come in here to get the services. They're in the schools. They're supporting business pieces of shit like you, right? Because that's who you hire, Donald Trump. And you only played on these people's, the hatred that we all have, prejudice within us. You capitalize on that, Donald Trump, correct? Those people haven't done anything bad to us. They have not. Those are the hardest working people out there. That's why you have them working for your companies and you rip them off. They're trying to get them for cheaper because you can get away with it. Shit, you gonna deport my neighbors? Why? What's wrong with them rich people who never touched the earth? He living way up on the goddamn 100th floor some goddamn where. Why do you have to come down here and rain your hell on the rest of us? Right? They're not even hiding it, people. They're not even hiding it. Why do you need all these billionaires, creating their own damn departments so they can tell you what to do? We all know that those people, particularly Musk, I mean, that's why he was so excited. He was up on the stage dancing and giving salutes to Heil Hitler. He got so much money, he can do whatever he wants. So he said, I think I'll go over and take over America. Isn't that what happened? Oh, Lord. I had to vent. I'm sorry. Like we're so hungry for money. What is this shit? America, how many trillions is the economy here? Like we were hurting for money or something. We need Elon Musk and Bezos and what's his name? Goddamn Facebook. We need all these people to come and save us. They need to make more money. We got to turn it into a business. We got to turn a profit because Donald Trump really has no interest in politics, honey. He sees that as a way for power and money. It is very obvious. But unfortunately, the rest of the 99% of people that live here are not billionaires, right? So you just turn them all against each other, Satan, demon. Mm-hmm. You bet him and his family will want fresh avocados, all that's going up. Strawberries in season. Listen, he think of black jobs, baby. Black people is not going back into slavery. So you think the strawberries and the avocado cost a lot now? They are not going to be working for no goddamn minimum wage. They ain't doing it. They rather sit up and sell drugs. I'm just saying. Ain't nobody going back in the field, Donald Trump. I shouldn't have said and sell. Oh, Timothy Blaze said black people gonna sell drugs. People, it's an analogy, honey. We're not going back, Donald Trump. Right? You would think you're gonna have you a black maid and a black butler and a black driver and all the black jobs are gonna be filled, right? Because that's how you see black people. I don't give a fuck about you hiring no Snoop Dogg. That don't mean shit. Correct? You are a white supremacist. And you don't belong in our government. Leave it alone. We already gave you a goddamn term. You did shit. You did nothing. Oh, it's going to be a great, big, beautiful wall. Oh, 20 miles of wall today. 20 miles of wall today. Okay, that big plan of yours, Donald Trump, the builder, how'd that work out? It was so funny to me when Biden sent all that shit back. Because it has no meaning anyway. Gonna be some more rusty ass fence there for forever because you get put something else to put your name on. The Trump wall. Mm. I've had plenty of friends of all different kind of races. San Francisco is a melting pot, child. And to think that this fool would come and deport your friends, deport the people you work with. All they do is work hard. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning. How are you? You're going to deport them, and you said their whole family. For what? We're running out of space in America. We're all fool. We're all fool. That's just the hatred in your heart, you demon. Demon. Satan. We got to tear your kingdom down. How many hillbillies on the front row? If you get their hillbilly ass out there and pay them taxes, though, they act like the money falls from heaven. No, it's all our little bitty paychecks, honey. All our little $300 a month or whatever the hell we paying in taxes. That's what the economy that they spend. And they act like everybody, all the working people, those are the enemies. Really. He don't even want them to have minimum wage. This is how much Donald Trump cares about the people. He has no place being the president. The Google CEO was there too. He had all of them there. Every major company. He had them all right there on the front row. Even moved his goddamn cabinet to the back row, to behind them. They're secondary, right? He thinks, oh, I'm gonna really get rich now, because all he thinks about is money, child. Money, 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 money. Hopefully, he will get back to the level that his father left him. He fucked all that off. It's hard not to get angry watching that bullshit, child. So I think I have to come up with some kind of plan of limiting how much I will watch news, even here on YouTube. I can't do this. I'm gonna have a heart attack. If it was, he's so infuriating. Some of these stations like Midas Touch, I recommend them. But child, they're making 6 and 7 and 8 videos a day just trying to keep up with the shit he done did in 2 days. It's pitiful. And she asked him for compassion. He just closed his mind to that. I don't know what you're talking about. Hi, Nicole Reloaded. How you doing? And Soul Sister Number One Show, my moderators. How y'all doing? Yeah, I got to vent a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not. They're going to try to... your children got mistaken for Latin. You might have to go down to the police station and pick them up, Justin. Prove yourself. Where are your papers? Turn this shit into fucking Nazi Germany. We ain't got no more room. Child, when you're in an airplane flying from the West Coast to the East Coast, you'll see that you're flying past miles and miles and miles and miles of nothing but empty land, nothing but trees for miles and miles. Then you get one city. Then you get back, then the plane goes over that city, and then you got miles and miles and miles. There's plenty of land here. There's plenty of resources here. There's plenty of everything here. Donald Trump created this bullshit, child. It was all out of the mind of Donald Trump. We weren't even tripping about Mexican people before he rode his fat ass down that escalator. What else going on, people? Anything else going on here? What y'all over there doing to Beef Sector? Beef Sector, what y'all doing to Miss Lady Nika? Y'all I don't know if you're bullshit fucking with her head or not, but they got a petition against Lady Nika over these goddamn contests. Why come y'all didn't pick it, have a one over Jay Wilson? Isn't he the one that would have contests, child, and promise $500 and only give him $300? Was that him? All them contests, all them scams. Y'all never once did y'all circulate a petition against Jay Wilson when he was doing ripoff after ripoff after ripoff. What's wrong? What's so special about Lady Nika? I've never even watched any of those things. It's silly to me, but if people want to do them, But they mad at Miss Lady Nika. That's all I heard about it this morning. Let me see. Hold on a minute. Guess who got time? Okay, verbal assassin. Okay, I'm gonna guess who got time today? Oh, we're in trouble. Who gonna get it? And Tracy's on. The decision is made, and my mind is made up. Okay. Tracy was on 5 hours ago. Okay. Let me see. Dobie's on there with her boyfriend. Is that Dobie's boyfriend? Why is that man always over at Dobie's drinking and smoking and closing his eyes? Dobie, are you making love with that man? He sure is over there. Oh, it's all kind of people on here. Okay, I got some stuff to do. I got to catch up. Anyway, people, I was inspired to come on here for this reason. For this bullshit. I'm going to try to limit how much I watch this goddamn Donald Trump. You know, like I said before, he is an attention junkie. So he's going to be in the news every single day going forward, from this day forward. It drives him nuts when people are talking about somebody else. That's why I know he's not going to get along with these billionaires, because they got big egos too. Correct? They think they run the world. So it's going to be drama after drama after drama. We just sit back, and I want to see Los Angeles, his response to Los Angeles, right? How's he going to treat Los Angeles because he has problems with Gavin Newsom, right? He said Gavin Newsom ain't got enough water. Child, please. Did y'all see them goddamn winds? 100 mile an hour winds. It wouldn't make no goddamn difference if you drop all of the water in heaven on that goddamn blanket. It was not going nowhere. And it's still burning. And it's him as a president. He is also the president of California. Everybody don't gotta be fighting against each other, Donald Trump. Like it's his money. That's how he sees it, honey. Let's get these likes. Let's get these likes up. He said, Dovey, you're my woman now. Ooh, Dovey, you is my woman now. Is she in love with him? She like his company. He seems so drunk and out of it all the time. I'm wondering what the hell is there like. But maybe it's just her little friend. I don't know. Hi, Bishop Kim Graves. Were you proud of your fellow bishop? I thought she kept it simple and concise when she asked him to have compassion for other people. And they really need to let these trans people, honey, they are making that be an issue. How is a quarter of a 1%? I mean, the number is so damn teeny, tiny of trans people in this world. Hold on a minute. Can I quiet this down? Hello. Okay. Physical therapy. I think I'm gonna tell them that I had enough. I think so. I don't think it's making any difference. They give me a bunch of different exercises, and I don't even use them all. Right. So I think my neck is about as good as it's gonna get. We'll see. Maybe she can talk me into it tomorrow. I said, happy Wednesday. Is Verbal Assassin in here? I think Deanna's over there getting chop somebody up, honey. She said she got time, baby. I guess I gotta pay attention to the beef section, see what's going on back over there. Well, we can say that Michelle Obama doesn't seem to be going for it at all. I'm not going for that bullshit. We have done our time, honey. I'm not going over there and pretend and make believe that I like that motherfucker or what he does is normal, because it's not normal. Right? This is a wannabe dictator. He's already expressed that he only admires these strong men. Strong man, you got to get out of here because you're wasting our time. There's a strong man. Putin and all them people. Now they faking like Putin got a problem with him, right? That's all fake, honey. He's walking in Putin's footsteps. Now we want to take over. What are we going to do with Canada? What will we do with it? They got more big cities than we got. Are you used to go over there and elbow your way in, Donald Trump? You need to go lay your ass down. You're fucking 80 years old, or will be in a minute. Enjoy. Go out there and buy a boat and just go around the country. And I mean, go around the world, honey. Right? Or do something with yourself. Shit. Get you some more whores like you used to. bring your ass into the United States government and just take it over. Every aspect of it, all the goddamn courts, take over every goddamn thing. The justice system, right? Now, who's going to prosecute you for all the crimes you're about to make? Oh, no, he can't be prosecuted because he was the president. He can't. So he's telling the truth then. He can go to Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody in their goddamn head, and it means nothing. It don't mean a goddamn thing. Michelle said, no, I can respect it. I respect it, Michelle. Barack said, come on, baby. It's a one night. No, hell no. That's your assignment. I ain't got nothing to do with me. Melania, that woman, she barely even came into the White House when she was the first lady, right? She just coming to show her fashion, honey. She don't want to be with that fool. If he wasn't the president, she wouldn't be. You know, good and damn well he done made some kind of financial arrangement with her for her to stay with him while he's the president. After that, he's gonna be too goddamn old. Nobody gonna care, honey. Mm-hmm. One big party in hell. That's right. He's definitely a demon. You saw those little stone. Why is he always got to be frowning all the goddamn time? What are you mad about? What are you mad about, Donald Trump? What you born a millionaire, at least a millionaire, a billionaire every time you were 30 years old, Carol? What the fuck are you so mad about? What are you angry about? The Mexican people didn't wash your floors good enough? How do you pass those damn people after they enslaved for your ass for 30 goddamn years? You just walk past them? Like they don't exist? Mm-hmm. Learn the mute button. Where is it at? Oh, it's right here. Wait a minute. Y'all tell me if I go mute. Am I mute now? Somebody say something. Am I mute? Y'all ain't gonna let me know? Yeah, you would think, soul sister, that I would have learned at least that much by now. Okay, we're back on. Did I go? I didn't go mute. Where's the mute button at? Tell me. I just went on. That was the volume mute button. Is this the mute? Let me try one more button. If I start pushing buttons, I'm gonna mess everything up. I know. I don't think I ever hit it when the phone goes off. So I'm not muted now. I know. No, not mute. When I hit this button here, it doesn't mean nothing, right? Where was I at? Here. It says on here that I'm muted, but that's just the sound. So that might be you guys' sound. You're muted to me, but I wasn't muted to you if I was talking to somebody. Whatever. I know it's something simple and stupid, but I just never paid attention. And then since I have 3 different computers, they all have different ways to do stuff. I think I know how to mute on my other computer, which is a regular computer. Microsoft. Click. Oh, the mic button? Oh, you're so smart. I'm so embarrassed, girl. There's a light. You see what that sign said? Mute. And it's a red light. I've only had this computer for 4 years, honey. Thank you. We got it now. If I get a phone call, it ain't like a whole lot of people's calling me though. I needs me a man to call me honey. Nice, Mike. Yeah. They're all getting a different one now. At one point, they were all getting these Blue Yeti. It works fine for me. The only thing about this Yeti thing is when you go to somebody's page like Jay Wilson and he starts screaming all in the microphone and shit, my microphone automatically goes down. You can't hear me. That's why I stopped going over there, because you can't hear what I'm saying. So there's something that happens on that StreamYard where some people's microphones are real loud. They figure out how to turn it all the way up and get all up in the damn thing like that. Baby, ding dong. Hey, Sweeney. Oh, here I come. Oh, I'm coming right now. There you go. Move that bum right here. Put it right here. Come on. You be quiet. Be quiet. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You love my show? Thank you, Tiffany. Mm-hmm. You learn something. You learn something new every day. Girl, Alexis, this goddamn mute button has been staring me in my face. Since I got the computer. So I'll use this. I have the same microphone in there. I'll start using that. That's silly. As a matter of fact, y'all remember when I bought this Apple computer? I bought the big screen and all the fancy stuff, the big old pad right here. I don't have my mouse. I have this thing right here, the pad, and I bought all this shit, right? I have not done anything on this computer in 4 years other than come on YouTube. I come in here, I sit down, I do my YouTube channel, and that's it. So all the things that Apple computer is aware of, the latest model and all that kind, I haven't done anything. I don't know. I'm so afraid if I touch anything, I'm gonna fuck up the whole everything. It'd be stuck again. Mm-hmm. I don't even write on this computer. I write on my other one. I just have to cuss him out on your channel, Timothy. Yeah, I know. He ain't worth talking about, child. That fool. But I have noticed when he talks to other people, he's always yelling and screaming so they can't be heard. And somehow or other, the microphones go down. They're all the same microphone. They're all the goddamn Blue Yeti, honey. So we could all probably learn how to turn our microphones all the way up so we can scream at people. But if I want to have a conversation, I want to say something. I want you to hear what I'm saying. I don't want to just get on here and just start hollering and screaming. See who can have the person who wins the argument is the loudest microphone. What kind of shit is that? Don't you want to hear what I got to say? Mm-hmm. We need more than 66 likes, says Soul Sister. Please hit the like button, people. Mm-hmm. Please hit the like button. Jerry. Anyway, what was yesterday? Yesterday was holiday. It was the AdSense day. So I think I'm going to go out and buy me a new blouse. I understand how now they announced in San Francisco that Bloomingdale's is leaving. Macy's done left. All the big stores downtown have left. I said, oh my God, it's the end of San Francisco. But no, the malls are leaving all over the country. It's just Bezos done changed the whole goddamn thing where even before COVID, I had never bought anything offline. Not on Amazon. Never. And now I buy everything online, right? Including all my dog stuff and all my, everything. So the world has changed. And he got to go and kiss Donald Trump's ass too. Trump is requiring all this of them. Or he will come for their businesses. He will try to ruin their businesses. You see, he was going to throw Zuckerberg in prison before he bowed down and kissed the ring. Every one of them got to kiss the ring. Probably a lot of the ones sitting on the front row did not want to be there. They had to be there. Whole country scared of the goddamn president. Pitiful. I bet them world leaders better sit back and laugh and tell jokes. He gonna start a fight with all of them, honey. I never dreamed. You would never be able to convince me that we were going to be having all these problems with Canada of all places. And the Canadians, they white. You fighting with the white ones now, Donald Trump. What you did, you ran out of shithole countries. Now you want to fight with the white ones too? I want to stay strong, strong. Old ass 80-year-old arm. I want to stay strong. Look at my face. I'm strong. I can't even understand why he would even be interested in politics in the first damn place. Well, there are all kind of reasons he had, none of which were to do anything for the American people. Yes, I saw Elon do the Nazi salute, and he did it with such pride and confidence. And then he turned his back and did it to the audience as well. How Hitler? Isn't Trump a German? Is this world dominance? I'm just saying. And Elon Musk is so rich that he just needs new toys, new projects to play with, right? So they just said the American government, we'll just go over there and take over that. Since we got 400 billion, we can, it's less than $1 billion. We give him $500 million, whatever. We can go and play with that for a while. If he can take $44 billion to buy Twitter just to play with, child, the American government, it ain't shit. And particularly when you have such an easy person to manipulate as Donald Trump, right? Oh, it's a beautiful tan, Donald. I've never seen a tan like that. Everything Donald Trump says, it's the greatest has ever been seen. No one's ever seen this or that, and whatever involves him, it's always the greatest, the biggest. Idiot. Mm-hmm. I can't believe I didn't know how to mute this goddamn microphone. It never even occurred to me it would be in the microphone. Mm-hmm. German and Irish. Well, Musk is from Africa, South Africa. He doesn't seem to have as much. I would expect him to be the racist one, but he has made videos to prove that Jesus Christ was black. So maybe he doesn't hate us all just because he's from South Africa. I don't know what his angle is. I think his primary thing is just to conquer Mars, him and Bezos. Now, how these two billionaires are going to get along to do a project together, I don't know. Will they be competing with each other? Will there be, dual spaceships going up, rockets to Mars? Who'll get there first? I guess these people are so rich they can just play with it, like a sport. Who can get there first? We used to play that with other countries. I guess now we'd be playing it within this country. Patriotic. It ain't got nothing to do with no damn patriotic. Nothing. You see Trump face coming out that church? They could have did better. It wasn't a good sermon. Did you think it was a good sermon? About goodness and mercy and loving kindness? Is she crazy? Mm-hmm. Conquer Mars and see if life can be sustained there. And then they want to make themselves a god. If they can conquer Mars and they could make it sustainable, then Bezos and Musk will be God on Mars. There's got to be a way they're thinking. If they create life, I ain't never known no human be able to create life or do whatever our God did on this planet to make it inhabitable. But they apparently are convinced that they can do that with technology. And then they can be God. I guess it's what's happened when you get too much money. Just too much. Sit down. E.T. want to go home? Fucking Mars. Honey, watch and see how many billions and billions of dollars Musk is going to get from the United States government for these projects that he has. Him and Bezos. They ain't going to use their money, but take all of it. Right? No, they can get into these American coffers. That's why they invested in America. They want us to pay for it. The fuck are we going to do on Mars? How many thousands of years would it take to colonize Mars. Like we ain't got no problems here. Goddamn the egg shells was empty all last week. They come back now, it's something like $9 a carton of eggs. Eggs is the metaphor. Everything costs more money. Used to buy 24 rolls of toilet paper. What was it? $13. Now it's damn near $32. How much is that? 3 times? Trump. Oh, we don't want to bother with mess with that. We can't. Yes, you should. Figure it out. Stop trying to figure out ways to get money. Like you want to get, I just want to get money for America. I want to get the money so America can have it. They can put it in the bank. Bullshit. Get money for your own goddamn self. I'm just yelling and screaming. Praise Jesus. Okay, so Bishop Maryanne, I think it's pronounced Budde. Great job. Thank you. Thank you. He ain't hear nothing. He blocked you out, I'm sure. But thank you for us. Later, people.